Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Cancers. This reading is for December 2020 and we are basically trying to figure out how this year is going to wrap up for you, Cancer, and what is the platform that is going to set up for you for 2021. I'm going to start by shuffling some cards, getting a good shuffle in. You guys are my last of the signs. A lot of self-improvement, a lot of how to let go of baggage to become a clean slate. A couple of love readings. So whatever the deck, the tarot wants to tell me is what I'm going to tell you. And that's just the way it's going to be. Not everyone is getting a new love. Be nice if those of you who want new love will get it. Doesn't mean you won't get it. It just means that for the time being, for December, January-ish, this is going to be more important, okay? So if you're not getting, if you're wanting a love reading and you don't get the love reading, you get a self-improvement or something to that effect, it's for a reason, and most of the time it's to clear a path for love to come in, okay? So let's try to look at it that way. Cancer. What's going to happen for Cancer? I really want to get some good shuffles here. I've been getting a lot of repeat cards. The Three of Pentacles keeps popping up. That does not want to work. Okay, let's get a couple good ones. I need the energy very clear. I am just not getting a good shuffle here. Okay. It's almost like Cancer's reluctant to talk. Okay, one more. If it's a good one, we'll stop there. All right, Cancer, what is going to happen for December 2020? How are you going to end this year? And what do you need? And this is, I've been noticing a lot of it is how to end the year in preparation for the next one. So I'm kind of liking the reads, even though it's, some of them are more about self-improvement. I know my sign says I have to improve on something, and I kind of agree with it. I hate to admit it, but I have to look at myself and say, yeah, that's true. Get off the hamster wheel. All right, Cancer. I need 6 cards for Cancer. There's the first one, Cancer. Justice. Oops. Mother of Swords. All right, you need to really face something here, Cancer. I think that you need to be very sensible about something. Be fair. Empress. I need 3 more cards, please, for Cancer. Not bad. First sun I've seen, I think. A lot of Empresses, though, I have to admit. Know your worth, I think. Two more cards, please, for Cancer. 2 more cards for Cancer. 7 of Wands. And this is the first Magician I've gotten. All right, so let me take a look here. You have 1, 2, three, four major arcana cards. So you have like four major themes in there each end. So you are sandwiching some minor details with some bigger details, okay? Justice, the Empress, fairness, natural consequences, the Empress, your worth, creation, new beginning, the Sun, which is pretty much everything you've wanted, happiness, and the Magician, taking your life into your own hands. And the Magician's the other one with the infinity symbol. So, and then you have the Mother of Swords, which is an attitude that you need to, I think, adopt and take on. And the Seven of Swords, which is also sort of like taking control and justifying some kind of, justifying what you're doing. Okay. I don't want to be negative. I hate being negative with reads, but I think this one really calls for, it's very obvious, but it calls for the truth. This is another sort of self-improvement through, I think, calling somebody out on. So for very few people here, I think that you might end up changing your status, Cancer, as far as your relationship or even being married. Okay, I am seeing the Justice card and I'm seeing the Mother of Swords, the person that cuts things out. I'm seeing separation for some of you. Okay, and it's not a separation like a situation where you are going to be left, or oh my God, is my wife going to leave me, my husband going to leave me, or my boyfriend, girlfriend. It's a decision you're going to make. Okay, and I feel that this decision is going to come to you because you're going to come to a place in your life, or you're already there, where you're going to realize that it is what you need to do. Okay, we're getting a lot of situations like that, I think, with my reads this year, and I feel like some of it has stemmed from the fact that, you know, when you are limited in what you can do and where you can go and places you can go and get distracted, I think that you can't help but really like reflect on yourself and what needs to happen in life. Some of you guys are spending a little bit of extra time, I think, with people, your significant other, where you're kind of, I think, realizing things that you didn't realize before. And I got the Nine of Cups. I'm going to put this over here. Okay. And you have the Mother of Swords. I think it's something that you know that you're going to have to do. This is for very specific Cancers out there. I am not seeing this being a reading for a lot of people. So I'm sorry, Cancers out there that were hoping for something more geared toward you. Again, it's a very general reading, but I think it really is going to be for a handful. So I feel that in order for you to be able to be whole again, that you're going to have to, I think, move on from this relationship here. You do have the Justice card, which means that this is going to be something that's going to be a natural consequence to what's been going on. And I feel like this is going to be something you're going to do. Okay? Some of you guys, I feel, have been wanting to have that freedom, have been wanting to kind of reclaim your sense of self and who you are, but have just been kind of in a bad situation. Okay? And the bad situation can be with this whole pandemic, being out of a job and things not being as available to you at the time. And that has really kept you from being able to be your own person and maybe walking away. But now I feel like things in some ways, even though we're still in the middle of a pandemic, I think for some of you things are improving. And this year with the resolutions that I think you're going to decide to choose happiness regardless of how you need to achieve that. Okay. Now, you do have the Sun here and they have the Magician on the other side, which really tells me this is a strength year for you. Year 2021 is going to be a year of strength and a year of manifestation of what you want your life to be like. Okay. You are going to be happier. It's going to be tough, I think, for some of you, and you are going to be happier in the end, and you will be taking control of your life, and you will have the Nine of Cups, the self-fulfillment. I think this is going to be something something that you've been wanting to do. Like I think for the majority of people who have been in this situation, it has just been something that you've been wanting to do, but maybe have not been able to do it because of everything that's been going on. All right. Now, you are going to get a handful of people that are going to try to persuade you not to do this. And it could be family, it could be friends. And for some of you guys, I think it could even be children that are kind of trying to talk you out of doing what you need to do for yourself. I am going to pull one more clarifier for this group. I see nothing but good things. Those of you that decide that you're going to take that route and walk away from this situation, that is obviously not making you very happy. You're going to get some backlash, and you are going to get people that are going to try to come at you or try to make you feel like complete crap for taking charge of your life. And don't let that happen, because for those of you who choose to do it for the right reasons, you're going to find yourself much happier later. It's going to be a year of growth and manifestation and strength for you. There is definite strength, okay? I do want to pull one card for a clarifier. Now, if you are a person that is, and I just don't see this happening, honestly, but if you're going to walk away from this toxic relationship, it's going to be for a reason. I don't see this bread being for people who are, walking away for the wrong reasons. Like if you're, somewhat happily married and suddenly you meet someone, you're having an affair and you're going to leave, your husband for somebody else or whatever. I don't think this is going to apply for you. It's not going to be your strength. It's not going to be the manifestation year for you. This is for people that are truly in a situation where, you've been contemplating this for a while. It didn't just happen out of the blue. And maybe you weren't able to get out at the time, but now it's the time that's going to. I just can't get this one card. I do want one clarifier for the Seven of Wands to see if I can get a little bit more reason why people are going to be opposed to it. But I feel like you're going to get some resistance. It can also be resistance like things are going to be tough. If, let's say, you are married and you're going to get divorced, like maybe things might get really hard for you. Stay in that fight. Do not give in. You have the Magician by your side, okay? You have all the tools that you need. You have the Sword, the Pentacle, the Cup, and the Wand to help you. You have the resources. And you also, I don't know if you can see it, but you have the sun shining here, the sunburst, and you have the sunburst here. You are sandwiched between two sunbursts, okay? So those of you who are going to be in that situation, you are going to be just fine, okay? You're going to have to deal with people trying to persuade you to not let this happen. I really see this as a year of strength for you coming up here, okay? I'm not saying that you're going to leave your current relationship in the month of December, but you'll, I think this is a time that you're going to gather the strength. Okay, you did get the 9. That's funny. Not funny. None of this is funny. It's a coincidence that you got the 9 of Pentacles, which means the card of independence. Okay, it is the card of independence. It is the card of, for lack of better words, the single woman, self-sufficient woman. You could be a male, so it would be self-sufficient male. But you are better off on your own, and you will find happiness on your own, and you will be able to keep yourself in a good place, secure. You're going to have the finances that you need. Somehow you will make it through. So, Cancer, those of you who are thinking about making a change for the better, those of you in a relationship or situation that you need to get out of, I feel like 2021 is going to be your year. You are surrounded by light. You are surrounded by sun. You're surrounded by strength and energy to do this. And I feel like for you to be independent is going to give you the strength that you need, I think, to be happier and be successful. Okay, so Cancer, that is all I have for you. I hope this resonates for some of you. Again, I feel like this was kind of very much geared toward a very specific group of Cancers. And I will be doing more reads for Cancers later on, but for some reason, Tarot wanted to reach out for a few people. So that is all I have for you, Cancer. Please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. I would love some feedback. And have a great December. Bye-bye, Cancer.